This one goes out to all my people out there struggling. I don't care what with your finances, relationships, your job, your temptations and besetting sins. Everybody's got one. And the people who tell you that they don't are liars and should not be counted in your analysis. First of all, I want to tell you that's good. It's good to see that you're alive. Good to see that you're part of existence and caught up to everybody else, because we're all in this with you. Everybody's got their own thing. Some people choose to bury it and not talk about it. But as I said before, if you say that you have no struggles, you are lying, or a couple other things, which I'll describe in a minute. There are only two ways that you escape from your struggles. Number one, you breathe your last. You are dead. You have run out of life to live. You've run out of things to contend with, and you're done. That's not a great option, and none of you are in that camp. Second option, arguably worse, is that you've chosen to give up and lay down your guns and surrender. And the reason that you're struggling with anything is because you haven't laid down and let it win. And you're the type of person who hasn't given up yet, which is great. That's good, and that's why you're struggling. That's why you have to keep struggling. And if you ever stop, that's a red flag. That means that you've let your temptations or your obstacles steamroll you. So if you're struggling, you're doing something right. And you may not be winning, so you could look for ways to improve how you're struggling. But you're on the right path, at least. You're on your way to improvement. And listen, here's what you do tomorrow and the day after that, and continuing on for every day, for the rest of your life, hopefully. You get up, you put your feet on the floor, and you go continue the struggle. You go forth and fight. Because that's the only way you get better. If you do it right, if you do it in the spirit of humility, you're never going to feel like there's a finish line. You're never going to feel perfect, because you never will be, but you will get closer. Every day, a little closer to that ideal that you know in your head. That's why you struggle with anything, because you know that you could be better than what you are. Things could be better and more ideal, and they're not, and that's why you got to contend with it. The reason that you're fighting and struggling with your job is because things are not great, and you're trying to make them better. You're trying to improve, and your success with that may vary, but you're trying. And the reason that you struggle with the besetting sin is because you haven't given in every time that it pops up. You want to be the kind of person who doesn't commit that sin, and you're doing better. I believe that you're doing whatever you hate. You're doing less now than you used to, and that's something to be proud of. So get up. Keep up the struggle. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're nothing less. You're a fighter, and you need to keep up that good fight. Go, stay on the path, keep struggling. God bless.